Hello there, my YouTube friends. Welcome to your Angel Whispers of Love Oracle read for March 2021. All signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hey, people. Really been enjoying doing these monthly oracle reads. No tarot involved in these. Gives me a little break from them, particularly with the other series that I'm doing simultaneously, doing the soulmate reads, the timeless soulmate reads with extended. So this gives me a little break from the tarot narrative. But I just came out of meditation and some breath work, right? Getting ready to do this. And every time I do a series, it seems they just upgrade it a little bit. So we're going to be laying these cards out on the table a little bit differently this time. We're going to be working with the Healing with the Angels Oracle. That's the Angels part. Doreen Virtue, and from Blue Angel Publishing, the Whispers of Love Oracle. Now, this is the voice of the angels, all four directions: fire, earth, air, water. That's just an easier way to categorize them. Yes, I could do the 12 archangels, the 7. We're working with 4, just easier. And the Whispers of Love Oracle is the voices of the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension above, 8th chakra and above. And what they just said to me while I was just meditating, I meditate before every reading I do, just to, this is my sacred art and my sacred work, so, I make sure I come to it as clearly as I can. They said to me, this is a very 8th chakra read, and because there's no bookie book, the bookie book is the little booklet sometimes I'll read out of, depending on the oracle I'm working with, that these might be very simple, but might not make sense till later on in the month, right? So I'm just going to recommend what they tell me to do, which is to write down the messages, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and they even said put them on Post-its or index cards, write down the names of the angels and the messages, and then move them around, and you get entire paragraphs sometimes of guidance that you don't see until later, right? So let's get up in this gig. Standard YouTube readings apply. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, right? And I say this now every time. All I can ask for anybody watching one of my videos, doing one of these readings with me, both feet on the floor if you can, focus on your breath if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can get in this case from my pantheons of angels and the pantheons of the higher selves of all involved. So keep in mind, 8th chakra, it's the soul center, the star center. Oh, my book Words of Grace has a whole chapter on it. Yay, it finally hit Kindle. Links are in the description box if you want to check it out. It's a great book. I love it. I wrote it in 2018, so it took a while for it to make its way to Kindle, but it's gorgeous. And my Kindle editor, Dylan Martinson, is a genius. So you can even look at a sample lot. I don't know exactly how everybody does that, but there's a way you can go read the first bunch of pages. Enough promotion. I want to talk to angels and higher selves, don't you? Please take a nice deep breath. Because we're going to lay these out differently this time. Instead of going Aries through Pisces, we're going to do all the fire, all the earth, all the air, and all the water. So I'll be able to work with each set of archangels collectively. So here we go. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call to my angels and archangels of fire and the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We're going to start with Aries, please. Who is the healing angel or the legion of healing angels? My beloved Archangel Michael, right? Who's the Archangel of Fire and Power of the South, Archangel Michael. So please, we'll do these face down. Who's the angel that's reaching out to help the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? For the Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. I like this. For the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. All of this for March 2021. That's really easy. All right, breathe. My angels and archangels of earth, my Arielites, my Aureolites, my Urielites, please, for the signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, please. Who are the angels, right? Angels for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, March 2021. For Virgo, March 2021. For Capricorn, Figured it would be the difficult one. Capricorn. March 2021. Good. Halfway through. We'll get these on the table. The waters. The water signs. Breathe. My angels and archangels of water, and the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, right? No. Fire, earth, air. That's why I jumped. They're saying, I jumped an element. Please, my angels of air, and the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, who are the angels, the healing angels, reaching out to these air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For Gemini, this is great. For Libra and for Aquarius, it's like they're moving my hands, digging this big time. Now, thank you so much. The angels of water and the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Gabrielite, archangelic lineages. Who are the angels, the healing angels for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? March 2021 for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. March 2021. And of course, my beloved Mer family, my fish family, the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. March 2021. Yeah. Now this part will be much faster. Now what we'll do is we'll go Aries through Pisces, turning these over and matching them with a Whispers of Love oracle. From the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. And that's what I mean. This is an 8th chakra reading. This is like a GPS. This is like Google Maps, right? Getting above it. And yeah, the higher you go in vibration, the more abstract the guidance gets. That's why, you know, you go to the Buddha and it's just like, have compassion. You're like, that's not helping right now. It's like you might need a little bit more detail. This is much larger picture. So here we go. Really? You ready? Let's do this. Aries. Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. You've got the guardian angel. Now the guardian angel is your higher self. So this is a double whammy. At least that's my training. I mean, why would an angel be following your ass around all the time, right? It's you. It's you in a higher dimensional form, right? Certainly above 5th dimension, right? The celestial realm, some say, is the 7th dimension, 7th heaven, right? That kind of thing. And it depends on who you read, who's where in what dimension, right? So breathe. Yeah, it totally makes sense. Aries, first house, the self. Why wouldn't you be calling upon your own higher self as guardian? And you can talk to your higher self as guardian, right? Not, well, maybe they're as guardian at the same time. Hey, if you're Norse, a Satru, go for it. But you can absolutely like ask it for its name and say, all right, I'm going to pretend you are not my higher self. You are my guardian angel. So we get parking spots for a while. And they're like, all right, we're down with that. They'll play. It's probably their idea anyway. Breathe. It's a fun read. Please, the higher selves of all involved for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the message from their higher selves? Considering that their own higher self, their guardian angel, is offering a wing of support. It feels like there's a lot of self-healing going on here. Just one card, please. I know you want to say a lot to them, but for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, March 2021, have patience. Have patience. Love is patient and kind. Always! Exclamation point. I like to make sure you get the punctuation one way or the other verbally if you can't see it, and you can't on that card right now. Yeah, no, the vibe I'm getting, it's like, think of it this way. Your higher self is the part of you that is the eternal part that's already lived all of your lives. It's an interesting way of looking at it, right? Real GPS, like real from the satellites outside of time and space. And if you are going through something right now, literally, you couldn't ask for more compassion from your own higher self than to say, darling, have patience. This is playing itself out. What you want is in the plan. This is what I'm getting for you. What you want is in the plan, but you're going to have to wait. Right? There are certain constraints on all of us physically on planet Earth right now. So in terms of moving forward, right, your guardian angel is there, but at the same time, you have the opportunity, oh, this is so good. This is so good. You have the opportunity to revel in the love of your own higher self, giving and receiving love with every breath. What an instant, easy meditation. Well, simple. Simple need not imply easy, right? I'm breathing in my higher self, which I know is one with me, but not feeling that right now. Breathing in their love, even if I can't feel it, I'm going to breathe out love, right? So imagine from the 8th chakra to the heart chakra on the inhale, and then on the exhale from the heart chakra up to the 8th chakra, right? That's going to chill anybody out. That's a really, really good read. Oh, let's keep going. Taurus, enchantment. The healing angels of enchantment. Now, what would they do? I've said it many times before with this card. It's not my favorite word, enchantment. Enchantment means that something essentially is not what it appears to be. Oh, I have plenty of things enchanted around my house that people, some are hidden in plain sight, some are really hidden, right? But nonetheless, little pieces of magic, little pieces of protection, little pieces of don't you dare lie to me in my house kind of stuff here and there. A little hot foot powder in a jar if needed, right? Little things like that. But this can also mean, because it is of the celestial, the healing angels, that there's healing going on you're not aware of, right? And I always have to say thank you, Terry Pratchett. If you ever get to read the Tiffany Aching, A-C-H-I-N-G, series from Terry Pratchett, it's young adult, but it's got such genius in there. Forget about second sight, first sight. See what's there. Oh, unicorn. Yeah. Couple of tons of raw muscle with a deadly weapon on its head that can only be tamed by a virgin, right? See what's there, right? So that's my beef as an earth sign, right? As a Virgo, with that card of enchantment. But it does say that there are things going behind the scenes here, aspects of the divine plan, guidance and grace, whatever you want to call that, that you cannot see, but you're in an enchanted time. So allow your healing to be a little bit mysterious right now, that what you're seeing, there might be other things going on there that are to your benefit. Breathe. Higher selves of all involved for this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, please, March 2021, what is their whisper of love to go with that angel of enchantment? Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Not receive love, not conjure on love, not focus on love, but to grow and find love. Hence, something that might be hidden for you, but in a good way. This is very path of true love, in the sense that there's a little mystery going on here for you, and to appreciate this moment. Now, asking someone to appreciate something when they're not in that space is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Hence, the healing angels of enchantment. They might, I don't know, peel back the sticker a little bit so you can see what's behind it, right? Give you a little glimpse of the tea behind the shade of the enchantment, so to speak, right? A little bit of cloudy, misty there, but there's something about appreciation. I mean, yeah, you can go Abraham Hicks, Rampage of Appreciation. You can find probably 10,000 videos on YouTube. Abraham-Hicks appreciation. You'll get focus wheels galore, right? And that stuff's great. But appreciate this moment, I find for myself at least as an earth sign, is sometimes to really just be in my body and realize, make real for myself, which is sort of the opposite of enchantment. It's like, you know what? The trees in my house. I grew a lemon tree from a seed, and it's growing really, really well. And a money plant that started off as a tiny thing is a great big tree now, and my orchid is starting to reach out. And it's like, just in this present moment, it doesn't have to be appreciation for everything. It just appreciate this moment. Well, I can breathe. That's a nice thing. The word appreciate, if you want a modern day colloquial term, it's like, right? So like the video, it means you appreciate it, right? No, I appreciated that. I like that. That's a good place to start. Good. Gemini, dreams. Do you have any dreams you'd like to sell? I just Stevie Nicks you. You're welcome. This card also I have some issues with, not dreams themselves, but because dreams are so many different things. This is somebody sleeping, and yes, there might be an active dream life going on here for a Gemini. That wouldn't surprise me, right? That conscious mind is going to leave a lot of details to be figured out in the subconscious mind while you sleep. The healing angel of dreams. Heal me while I sleep. Heal me when I dream. But my other issue with it, I don't know if it's an issue, it's just a way that I think is way more relevant in a divinatory process, is the healing of your dream. And I mean your dream. Your heart's desires, which we did not give ourselves. I am pretty sure of that. That I didn't choose my heart's desires. They were written into this life before, as a soul, I was chosen to play this role. And a little squirrel just scampered past my door. So I'm going to take that as a yes for the moment, right? Oh, that squirrel. He's just full of nuts. What are your dreams? Do you have any dreams you'd like to sell, right? Have you sold out on your dream? What is your heart's desire? The thing that calls you forward. Now, why wouldn't those manifest in your nocturnal experiences, right? Your dream time, because all that's 8th chakra stuff too. All right, let's see. Let's find out. Breathe. Yeah, the higher selves have all involved for this Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading. What's their whisper of love? The piece of information, inspiration, or insight that has to do with the healing angel of dreams here for them, March 2021. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Now, the immediate download I'm getting on this is that there is a dream that you have. And seeing things from a different perspective might not necessarily mean from somebody else's. I'm getting the Hanged Man here in the tarot. The Hanged Man is voluntary. It's not a corporal punishment card. And I don't know any readers, even on YouTube, who say that, you're being hung by your feet because you're an asshole. No, I don't get that's what that is. But if there were a tarot card that went with this, particularly with dreams, around the Pisces, right? A Pisces card, the Hanged Man, that maybe you are on pause here for a little bit so that you can see things differently. Now, I would say, just what I said before, they're underlining that. I didn't give myself this dream. This dream was just always here because it's scripted into our lives, right? Before we incarnate. Soul Contracts. Read Sacred Contracts by Carolyn May. So I don't have her deck on the table right now, but yeah, no, I mean, that really feels more like life purpose dream, and practice compassion. And my mantra for compassion I learned from Matt Kahn. His deck ain't on the table either right now. Brilliant spiritual teacher. Matt Kahn, All for Love, is his YouTube channel. My mantra for self-compassion is, it's okay to feel this way right now. It's okay. It's okay. It's very inner child work. It's like, no, it's okay. It's okay that our dream hasn't manifested the way that we wanted it to. Whose does? Whose does? Who gets it exactly the way they envision it, the way they dream it, right? But I do feel like that healing angel of dreams is kind of saying here that your dream is healing you, and that your dream is being healed, whatever that may be. There was a general read for you, but like I said, check your other signs. They might plug in together. Cancer, new beginnings. New beginnings. The angel of new beginnings for me does a couple of different things, and it could be all of them or some of them for whoever's watching this, my Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. One is certainly there's a new beginning of healing for you. The other is you're being healed for a new beginning, or there's a new beginning in some sort of healing in your life. Like, all of those things holographically can be true simultaneously. And it's pretty straightforward. It's a new beginning of some kind. Let's see. Please take a nice deep breath. Higher selves of all involved, please. The higher selves of this Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, with the angel, the healing angel, if they were to work with the healing angel of new beginnings, what would the higher selves of all involved here? Close but no cigar. What's going on here? What's the piece of information, inspiration, or insight from the higher selves on this March 2021? Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care in some new beginning. Now, that's extremely general. That is extremely general. Yeah, be supportive in some new beginning. Now, I mean, I could spend an hour on this, giving you, well, it could be this way, just reading the billions of different quantum threads of interpretation going on here, but I will go with the most Cancerian one. You might be gestating a creative project inside of yourself. This may be more internal than external right now. You are the mothers of the zodiac. right? Cardinal water, creative water, embryonic fluid, right? So that's that salt water of the ocean that is, the tides are pulled by the moon, waxing and waning, ebbing and flowing. So it might be that you are at the beginning of a new creative cycle or a new emotional cycle here. So call upon that healing. It may very well be emotional, but you need to then perhaps be supportive to yourself, to whatever this dream is. I know I'm sort of maybe some bleed over there from Gemini, but that thing of whatever this new beginning is, for you to be supportive of it by being supportive to you as well as everybody else, and I would say emotionally. And going back to that practice compassion card, like if you got any planets in Gemini, these two actually go together rather well, to say, you know what, it's okay for me to be apprehensive. It's okay for me to be a little regretful of past mistakes, and it's okay for me to worry about what's going to happen next. That's what the ego does. It's always at war. It worries, it anticipates, right? And it regrets, but the soul is raw. It respects. All right, this is where I am right now. And I acknowledge, R-A-W, I acknowledge and I welcome. I acknowledge that I'm feeling this feeling. This feeling is welcome, but I'm not going to act on it right in that moment. I'm going to be supportive of myself. And perhaps even then, your chalice will fill and overflow. And then you can be more supportive of others in this situation. Work. Leo. The Angel of Listening. And I love this card. Well, I'm clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, just call me Claire, though I never actually shopped at Claire's. So I'm sure I bought an earring there maybe once or twice, though. The Listening card is saying that your prayers are being heard, your meditations, you're receiving, you're hearing things. But it also indicates in this card in particular, not just in the artwork, but you sort of pausing to listen to an angel. And I'll get closer so you can kind of get the image there, right? You see lady on the bottom, angel on the top. It didn't sound right. But, you know, she's sort of like, right? You know, that it's that listening and stillness. There's a piece there, and you are fixed fire. Therefore, the ability to focus your desire to hear. Right? It's sort of like, well, I have 3 black cats. If you're new to my channel, we have 3 black cats, my 3 sons, right? Sebastian, Balthazar, and Melchior. And when I hear something upstairs, it's like, it's not just mama ears, it's mama cat ears, right? Mama lion. And I'm mama because they don't have the jaw structure to say dada. They go, mama, mama. I'm like, yes, darlings. So listening, get the stillness part of that. Breathe. Too much half and half in the coffee this morning, as if that were possible. Higher selves of all involved. Oh yeah, I'm Leo rising. Forgot about that for a hot second. Please. Higher selves of all involved here, please. One card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading. They've got the angel, the healing angel of listening. So there's also like to listen, right? To listen to healing material that they'll bring you, like audiobooks or lectures or information that you will listen to about your own healing, and things that you listen to that will help you heal. Oh, like those binaural beats things. I'm a little hooked on them. I fall asleep with them now on YouTube, and like subliminals, like manifest your highest destiny while you sleep. I'm like, all right, I'm a Virgo. If I can work while I sleep, work, right? So for this Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, 8th chakra and above, 5th dimension and above, higher selves, please. The whisper of love from above. Consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So this might very much be exactly about a time of stillness, of you really listening to something. Yeah, sure, the mind. Yeah, sure, the heart, but what about the soul? Just like I said for Cancer, the soul is raw, R-A-W. This is all Matt Kahn stuff. He's genius. He's really good. He's really, really good. I know I talk about him, and I don't make a cent off of anything he does. I don't want to. I share what works for me. That's the best a spiritual teacher could do. This is what worked for me. It may not work for you at the time of this recording. But it is raw, it is respectful, it acknowledges, and it welcomes. So you're getting an opportunity here to really look at how committed am I? But, you know, the head might be not at all, the heart might be all in, and where's the balance there? So and I love the word here, you're being asked to look at how committed you are to love, to consider your foundation. Your foundation. Now, this is where Tower card moments come in, right? Where you look at your foundation and you really listen to those voices inside of yourselves, those that have been getting love, those that haven't, those that are waiting, those that are fed up, all of them. And there comes a point where you get where if I am waiting for love, then I have to give love to the parts of myself that are waiting, because I don't know how much more I want to wait. Let me give myself the love that only I can give me, not in the meantime as some sort of placebo or, you know, substitution. But often once we do that, we get very, very clear about how important love is to us, and therefore what we are willing to commit to and what we're not. Work. Speaking of work, Virgo, playfulness. Oh, thank you, Lord Vigo. Oh, the healing angel of playfulness. You know, I just got a reading, watched a reading last night, Real Housewives of Tarot. She read me for filth about where's the love, Virgo? Have fun. I'm like, I'm just put a book out. Yeah, so I'm up for that. The healing angel of playfulness for a Virgo. You know how serious we can get about service. But, you know, it can knock us out of balance. I know we are loath to admit it, but it's true, right? I work all the time. Like I said, I'll listen to subliminal YouTubes while I sleep. It's like, keep going, keep working, right? That's what we came in to do. Please take a nice deep breath. Because I think that what would the healing angel of playfulness do, right? Heal your sense of playfulness and heal you through playfulness in playful, fun ways. I'm so down for that. I'm a hedonist archetype lifelong. Sacred contracts. Breathe. Earth signs. Virgos. Virgo power. Please. Higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. I love this healing angel of playfulness for us, and I will claim this no matter what it is. I don't care what this card is. I am so in. I am up for that as well as down for that. Please, for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading with the healing angel of playfulness. What's our whisper of love? March 2021. Speak the language of love. Well, do I do anything else ever? Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. I literally just put out a book called Words of Grace. So you think I got the language of love? Honey, I could charm the paint off a wall if I had to, right? I could strip rust with a sonnet off iron. Woo! Yeah, speak the language of love. Well, I gotta say, really like what you're doing with your hair today, girl. That's my straight man voice. Oh my God, speak the language of love. I'm so digging this with playfulness. I'm feeling a flirty here. And remember, you know, we're in a different time now, right? So what I tend to do when I flirt with people is I make sure the beginning of the conversation, yes, is light and playful. And I go, please forgive my sense of humor. In advance. It is genetic. I have a bit of a potty mouth. I have a little bit of as highbrow as my family is. None of us are exempt from poo-poo humor, right? From toilet humor. It's in us. It's the perfect balance of the sublime and the ridiculous, right? The sacred and the profane. So, you know, don't me too anybody, right? Like, don't be gross. Set your boundaries early on. And you could say to someone, I just think you're absolutely adorable, but, you know, I'm going to watch my P's and Q's, because sometimes that is the language of love, respectful, but playful. Work. Libra, Bonana, Fanaphobe, Fibra, the healing angel of power. Why do you do it, Libra? Power, right? So look, to say it's a very powerful card is a bit redundant and obvious, which is a double whammy I don't like. But to say that your power is being healed right now. Whatever power, personal power, tribal power, financial power, we'll have a look-see in a minute. But it's also saying that there is a powerful healing in place here for you. Look, the healing angels of power are usually where you're being asked to step onto a larger stage in some way, shape, or form. It need not be public, right? To level up, right? You're being empowered, which usually has to do with transforming lead to gold. Lead is an isolator, a container of power. Gold is a conductor, right? So that classic language of alchemy there, lead to gold, that there is an empowerment going on for you, but it would be helpful to call upon celestial beings, spiritual beings like the angels of power, to assist with that, right? There might be power struggles going on in your life. It's such a general word. So let's find out. Breathe. Yes, both feet on the floor, if you can, and I can. The higher selves of all involved. Here we go. For the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the whisper of love? Fifth chakra. Sorry, fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above. For the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I'm watching this video, receiving this reading in tandem with the Angel of Power. Ask for help. And I'm telling you, ask the healing angels for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. I'm getting a very strong air sign that you're going to be getting like messages of how to empower yourself. Both they're showing me vertically, meaning your own downloads, as well as horizontally. And you know, those can come through overheard conversations, songs on the radio, synchronicities, signs, omens and portends, but this feels very air sign in the sense of asking for help. Now look, I always go to the gods and the angels first. That's my morning prayer anyway. You know, I ask them to work through me every day. I have no idea what's going to happen. The grace of humility, the first grace I talk about in my book, Words of Grace. You might want to check it out, $9.99. And it's paying me and Dylan. So, you know, we've got a lovely little deal. We're splitting the proceeds because he did a genius job. I love that kid. So, you know, but here, as a Libra myself, it's like, what is it that I really need help with? I really needed help with making a Kindle because, what? Right? I have to do math. What? You had already done it before. Delivered by a dear friend. We were introduced by a friend. We've never even met face to face, right? So I go to my gods first and I say, you want me to do this? I get you want me to do this, but I don't know how to do this. Send me somebody. Show me. I will do my best. I'm not saying I will just wait and see what the universe does. It's use me. Use my power. And I feel like that's part of this. That your power in this is being refined. But, of course, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, though a lot of us were raised that way. Scorpio, friendship, the healing angel of friendship, it's the perfect blendship. If you don't know, if that wasn't in your head, I don't know that we could be friends. It's fine. I love Lucy. The healing angel of friendship is lovely, particularly if there has been a rift in a friendship. Even the best romantic relationships start as friendships, and that is just true, right? Nora Ephron included and aside, right? Bless her soul. Bless her, God rest and Goddess bless her soul. The healing angel of friendship here is really about you drawing source and support, source love and support from your friends, right? An equal give and take. And I'm getting that you might be a little isolated from your friends. First of all, you're a Scorpio. Y'all tend to be a little insular, a little hidden anyway. And particularly during what we're going through on planet Earth, I can imagine you might be feeling a little out of touch. But also, if you are an intuitive empath, as most water signs are, I mean, everybody has the capacity for that. But you might need that. You might need sort of that safe space to just kind of like be as you are, right? Free of judgment, free of criticism, right? Just to be around friends and be like, oh, shut up, you asshole. I love you. Go ahead, cry your eyes out. I don't fucking care, right? Like that's very Scorpio, right? It's like you may not emote in front of them full force, but being around people who can give you that healing support and to call upon the angel to set that up for you. Right? If you keep calling people and they're not available, or they can't meet that, or they can't do that, or they don't have Zoom, or whatever it is, and acadacac, call upon the healing angel of friendship. There might be new friends coming in for you as well. Let's see. This is lovely. And we are 2/3 of the way through after this card. Please take a nice deep breath. I love these. If you guys like these, comment below because they get decent numbers on YouTube, but I don't do these for the numbers. This is what they tell me to do, and I have a really good time doing that, and I hope the energy itself uplifts you. Even if none of the cards make sense. Hit like, breathe. Okay, higher selves of all involved. Eighth chakra and above 5th dimension and above for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading. What's the whisper of love here? To go with this healing angel of friendship for the Scorpio collective, March 2021. Be authentic to who you are. That's just what I fucking said, isn't it? Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. And hence, this can also be about you being friendly with your own emotions. The healing angel of friendship. Because sharing is caring. I have a long story someday to tell you all about my mother as a nursery school teacher with the onset of Barney. It was forbidden in her class. She's like, it's making the kids dumb. I refuse. There's the story. There's a much longer version. I gave you the Reader's Digest. Reader's Digest is, never mind, millennials. If you want to know, you'll Google it. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing here, to have the healing space for you to be authentic. Now, maybe there's something you need to say to a friend that you feel like would be upsetting. Maybe you got to deliver some truth. Maybe you got to share something that you think they may not want to hear. Well, work with that healing angel of friendship and send that love through the vibe first. If it's really coming from a place of love and it triggers them, hey, there's only so much you can do with other people's triggers if they don't even know what they are, right? So for you to be authentic and to talk about how you feel here, I think is a very important thing, even if that is not necessarily in a counseling situation, but in a confidential, right? The right of confession with a friend, but under confidentiality and sacred space is right up the Scorpio alley. Sagittarius signs. Is John Travolta involved? Night Shyamalan. It's a twist. There's a twist. Now look, this is the sign synchronicities, omens and portends and all that stuff. I mean, I get them all day long. You try doing this for a living every day. I mean, I've been a reader since I'm 12 years old. I never read as many cards as I have in this past year being monetized on YouTube, and even before that, right? It's like going to the gym every day. So let's see here. Signs, omens, synchronicities, portends, breathe. The higher selves of all involved, please, for this Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the higher self message here? The whisper of love, considering the healing angel of signs, bringing them healing through signs and synchronicity, healing them so they can see the signs and synchronicities that are always there. But what's going on with the higher self here? March 2021. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions, and you will know it by the signs. Happens to me all the time. I've got so many projects hovering up there in my 8th chakra. Sometimes I don't know, which one do you want me to do next? Give me a sign. Here, I'll give you an example of a sign. You know, in my sign on, when I say hi before every video, Angelo Lyons, the Archangel of Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Well, a long time ago, I did it's such a long story, but I got my angel name, and it was Elastariel. 10 years after that, I looked it up, and I went, oh, it means the shining star of Ariel. Oh, Archangel Ariel, right? A couple of years after that, oh, she's the Archangel of Lyons. And I'm like, my name is Angelo Lyons, right? And it took me like decades for that realization to finally come. The signs were there, but sometimes you're not meant to see them until you're meant to see them. So there's something here that's going to trigger action, that your actions speak loudly, but it's about expressing your love somehow, right? So the signs will be there, bright Sagittarians stalking through the forest with their flaming arrows, right? It's like you just don't shoot random. You wait. You wait for the signs before your actions speak loudly. Burke, I love these. I will do no other readings but these. No. I'm too much of an eclectic. Capricorn's new love. New love. And your opposite sign, Cancer's got new beginnings. The healing angel of new love heals you with new love as well as heals you to prepare for new love. I mean, that's just two ways of looking at it. This could be a new sense of self-love, blah, blah, blah. You get a general read. Let's find out. You see, that's what I mean. Some of them are like, bloop, simple, right? 30-second keywords. I mean, the keywords are written on the card. Breathe. Alright, the higher selves of all involved for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading with the healing angel of new love, extending their assistance. The call has to come from the third dimension. So for this Capricorn, what is their higher selves? Fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above, whisper of love to go with this healing angel of new love, which sort of rhymed. Union of hearts. This is a connection of love that defies explanation, and let's just call it new, right? This isn't somebody like coming around from the past. Mercury's not retrograde anymore, right? Who cares? This feels like you are being prepared for a soul connection that will defy explanation. Now that sounds really good on paper, or I should say cardboard, right? This is a connection of love that defies explanation. Yay! Until you're sitting there as an earth sign going, how the hell am I doing this? This makes no sense. Because did love ever? I mean, in retrospect, maybe, right? Maybe in retrospect. But this is new, and there is a connection there, and you know, you're being healed and prepared for it. This involves somebody else. So I would, again, check your other signs. Now, it's really easy to get your sun, moon, and Venus signs. Your rising sign, you need to know your place of location. Redundant. You need to know your birth time to get your rising sign, because that changes, I believe, hour by hour. But at least those three, because Venus doesn't move that fast. The moon might change during the day, but sun sign pretty much everyone knows, right? New love, union of hearts, rock and roll. Work it. Aquariums, my aqua lungs, the healing angel of blessings. Now that also, not just that you're being blessed with healing, I mean that's a little on the nose, but that also that your blessings are given healing, meaning that you have the healing power of blessing, and you can bless. Blessing is really stealth, right? Nobody knows you're doing it if you don't want them to, right? You want to pull up to that stratospheric, right? 11th house, look at the world from the GPS 8th chakra point of view and just bless the crap out of everybody. That's a Matt Kahn thing. Again, it's sort of like your role is just, I forget the exact words. It's a meme he put out. It's really great. Your role as a light worker or whatever, as an angel incarnate, is just to bless the crap out of everything. And I think he uses the word bless the crap out of everything, which just, oh, these men, these men. Oh, you romantic schema, you. Angel of blessings. Paula Poundstone, please take a nice deep breath. All right. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity, a whisper of love for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. Please, what is their whisper of love for March 2021 involving the angel of blessings? The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. Now I'm going to give you a little quickie on this one. A little quickie spell. It's called Blessed Be. Hail, farewell, and blessed be. Why do you think I end every video with hail, farewell, and not just blessed be? Blessed be. Right? You can't bless and do harm unless you do. In other words, if you throw a blessing into a big old snarly viper pit and it blows everything up, that's called exorcism. All right, it's called banishing. Banishing is a form of blessing. Yeah, people are afraid of doing banishing magic. I get it, but, you know, I'm not going to start quoting The Exorcist. Not on my channel. No. Not this read. Not with the angels and the higher selves, but that's really funny what they just said. No, I'm not going to say it. Control. Janet Jackson. Absolutely. Call to the healing angel of blessings here, because the only thing that's real is love, and you need to shift your focus to that, but you can just simply go, blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed be. Silently, blessed be. Blessed be. Light a candle, stir it in your coffee, gargle it, dance it, sing it. Allow these blessings to flow through you because they will help heal you on their way out. The first recipient of any blessing is the blesser, but it goes through their nervous system, right? So think about it. For 8th chakra, 7, 6, right? Even if it just hits the throat chakra, it's still got to come down into your physical body, out and through. So, you know, bless others, bless you, but that's what's going to help you shift. In other words, if you're not in the most loving place, I've often thought the worst curse you can say to somebody, I mean, there is one, may you live in interesting times. That's I believe, an ancient Chinese curse. But really, to look somebody in the eye and in your best Vanessa Ives voice May you be healed. Did I just Ava Green you? Yeah, I did. I have to go to the Ava Green room. I love her. I'm watching Luminaries, but I'm taking it slowly. I adore her. You can tell my taste in women as a gay man, can you? Dark and brooding, very Wednesday Addams archetype, and digging it with better clothes, though. May you be healed. Because you know what it takes to go through healing. So if you start there, right, that's fine. But know that the love you give is healing you as well. That's beautiful. Call upon the healing angel of blessing. Pisces, my Mer family. Koi pond. Oh, the healing angel of manifestation. Are we going to bring something into form? Is the healing angel of manifestation healing us so we can bring something into form or heal our process of manifestation or manifest healing? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. 3. The higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, last card on the table. For this Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, the healing angel of manifestation. Look, there's all sorts of things we want to manifest into physical form, but to also understand that emotions are manifestations, thoughts are. We're manifesting this very moment. We are completely unaware of it. So please, the higher selves of all involved, what is the whisper of love, the piece of information, inspiration, or insight the Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs most needs in tandem with the healing angel of manifestation? Act as if your partner is here. It's a manifestation technique with the help of the angels. Act as, excuse me while I telescope this away from me, which is weird because I'm nearsighted. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. If you have any background in Gestalt therapy, Gestalt treatment, go talk to the empty chair. I've done it. It's better than tapping into someone's astral field. I mean, that's kind of psychic stalkery. That feels like a violation of a psychic boundary for sure, even though we're all one. You can talk to their higher selves, though, right? You get up in your talk to them in there, and you don't even know who they are. You don't even need to know who they are. I don't want to talk to my partner. Act as if my partner is here, then fine. I call upon my angels and my higher selves. Through the Akashic records, if needed, connect me with my partner. And then you close your eyes, you take a few deep breaths, you do what you're going to do. And in your best Piscean mer person voice, because let's not misgender anyone, you say, hi. Been there, done that. Have the dorsal fin and the tails for it. Yeah, act as if your partner is here. Call upon that healing angel of manifestation, because it feels like it's not like that's going to make it happen, but that it's getting you ready. It's preparing you vibrationally for something to actually come into physical form, and I am so down for these readings. Woo! I might do these once a week. No, I won't. I've got too much on my schedule to do. So thank you for watching, my YouTube friends. I hope you wrote down the angels and the messages. These are all pretty potent and very, very simple. And in the meantime, if you're bored, go read my book. Go buy my book, Words of Grace, on Kindle, $9.99. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I know there's a way where you can download the first couple of pages or whatever, read the introductions and the reviews and the first bit of the intro. I think you'll really, really dig it. If you dig this, you'll dig that. And I'm doing Facebook tarot parties, my Drawing the Circle Productions Facebook page. If you're interested, Monday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 10 partiers, including myself. We have a field day, and it's actually a very loving, warm, supportive, and fun environment, mostly women and myself so far, but that's been my career since Jump. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like it, you want more, subscribe. There are tons of playlists on my channel. If you want to check things out, please do comment, share as you like. Otherwise, wishing you all the very best. And honestly, the very, very blessed with your angels and your whispers of love from your higher selves. March 2021 and timeless. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Hail. Farewell. Ready? And blessed be. Bye.